Live from KTIV, this is SportsFource Extra.
Welcome back, folks, to yet another edition of SportsFource Extra. I'm Jason Moeller, and oh, Siouxland, did you provide some great action tonight. We begin in the Metro, where we had a stacked slate of games, but we begin out at Memorial Field. The Bishop Crusaders, they were looking to bounce back after suffering their first loss of the season. So, meanwhile, their opponent, Sioux City West, looking for their first win of the season as well. We'll pick things up here, first quarter. Crusaders sniff and pay her. They give to Kason Thomas. The future D1 commit will score to make it a 7-0 Heelan lead. West looking for a response. Fourth down. Turner Joy slings to Abraham Gonzalez on the slant. The senior, he's not only going to get the first down, he's going to get a little more to keep that drive going. But on the same drive, 4th and 20 from the 21. Turner Joy throws. Caden Lester picks it off, and he's got plenty of green grass in front of him. One man to beat. Lester's got a blocker. The junior, he's going to take this all 96 yards to the end zone, and that gives the Crusaders a 14-0 lead. Grab some oxygen, Caden Lester. You've earned it. Heelan wins 42-0. Little bit of a backyard battle here. Sioux City East and Sioux City North out of Elwood Olsen Stadium. Raiders leading 28-0 going into the second half. They add to the lead. Check out the lob over to Loudon Grimsley with great blocking on his side. He'll go untouched into the end zone. East leads 34-0. Later on, Raiders still with the ball. Cal Jepson fires into the end zone, but it's broken up. Great play by Tal Nettleton to get the ball back on downs for the Stars. Game continues, though. Zachary Hagan steps back. He's going to chuck this thing. No, he's got to evade pressure, then throw it right into the hands of Tanner Hamilton for the interception. Sioux City East takes the win in this one, 35-0. Our very own Morgan Jones was at the game. She joins us in studio right now. Morgan, what was it like out there?
It was a wild one here at Elwood Olsen Stadium, my bad. Both sides brought the energy, but it was Black Raiders defense that showed up, stopping the Stars on each possession. I talked to East head coach Michael Winkelpleck after the game, and he said everyone showed up tonight to get the win, but with every win comes more things to work on both sides of the ball for their next game.
The kids played really well. I thought first half we played well. You know, second half we kind of sputtered a little bit. We got to finish some drives there in the second half. We got some things to work on this week, but proud of the guys. They did what they were supposed to do tonight. Came out, played hard, played Black Raider football, and we'll just try to get back to practice, get a few things fixed, and get ready for next week.
Now the Raiders will be heading to Southeast Polk for their next matchup, and the Stars will host Urbandale for Week 5. That's all from this game. Jason, I'll send it back to you for some more highlights.
All right, thank you, Morgan. Into Sergeant Bluff we go. The 6th-ranked Warriors hosting Harlan. Let's get things started. Gabe Arkfeld steps back, looking for someone downfield. He'll toss it sidearm and check the diving grab by Bo Kudum. That's an interception. Later on, Xavion Ellington. He'll take the handoff, hide behind a couple blockers, and make his way on into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night. Great run there by Ellington. Into the second quarter we go. Quarterback Isaiah Jervick takes the snap, spins. He's going to take this thing himself, dives, and he'll make it into the end zone. Our stats show the Warriors 100% done on the ground. 463 rushing yards, 0 ZERO passing yards. They win 42-0. Cross the border into North Sioux City. Dakota Valley hosting Tri-Valley. We'll pick up third quarter. Panthers down 14 near the goal line, though. They pitch to Jackson Boonstra. He could have driven a semi through that hole. It's 14-7 now. Tri-Valley with it. Ty Owen got to roll out to evade the pressure. He'll throw, and it's Jake Pick with the pick. The junior gets a nice little return before being brought down, and the Panthers, they take advantage. Once again inside the 5, they pitch it this time to Bennett Lookin. He just gets across the plane, but it's 14-13. 3rd and a mile for the Mustangs. They hand it off. It's a halfback pass. This ball's high in the air. Gunnar Monton comes up with it. Panthers take over with a chance. Very next play, Jace DeGeorgia gets behind the secondary, makes the catch and scores. They were going crazy in North Sioux City. Panthers pull off the comeback. They win 21-14. A top 5 fracas, top-ranked Harrisburg hosting number 4 Yankton. Opening drive here for the Tigers. Sam Knuth slings it to his favorite target, Braden Fieldy, over the top of the Yankton DB. That's 7-0. And the Tiger student section, they're pumped up. Yankton recovered a fumble on a punt return. They got the ball back, drove all the way in. Buck signal caller Easton Nelson calls his own number, rushes in for a score. We're tied at 7. Harrisburg, they're not going to fumble on this punt return. That's Braden Fieldy on the punt return, finding space. He'll take this all the way to the house. Harrisburg ends up winning this thing 49-14. From the Sioux Falls area into Inwood, where West Lyon is hosting Unity Christian. First quarter, check this play out. West Lyon linebacker Brendan Van Wy, one-handed interception. Doing his best Odell impression. Later on, Evan Hildring, he'll cap off the drive. Nice little rumble from 4 yards out in for the score, and the Wildcats are up early. Unity Christian trying to get something going. That's not going to happen. Carson Mayer with the interception, and Mayer, he's heading in for the house. That's a house call. Touchdown Wildcats. Later on, 4th and 3. Wildcats. Little trickery. The fake punt. Carson Hugavine cuts it outside. Gets the first down. Wildcats dominate this one 49-0. Down in Denison, the Monarchs hosting a winless Glenwood Rams team. Monarchs come out of the break down 28-0. But how's this first spark to get the boys going? Anthony Arumbala fields the kick to start the second half, picks up a couple blocks, finds some space. He's finally taken down right around midfield, but on the ensuing possession, Monarchs roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. Blaine Grady rolling out, keeps his eyes downfield, finds his tight end Ryan Slechta in the end zone for the score. Denison Schleswig gets on the board to the 4th quarter. After a string of penalties, the Monarchs on the 1 yard line. Cole Kastner takes it right up the gut and cashes in to cut the Rams lead in half. That's as close as they get. Glenwood tacks on one more. They get their first win of the season, 35-14 over Denison Schleswig. Maple Valley and Noto, Charter Oak, Houghton, Odenbold, Arthur, Battle Creek, Ida Grove, duking it out in the Alphabet Bowl. Opening drive for the Rams here. Luther Cameron takes the handoff. Nothing doing up the middle, so he'll bounce it outside, throw a stiff arm, and he'll pick up a first down off a tough run. Same drive, Caden Schmidt off the play action, rolls to his left, looks toward the sideline, but Miles Chesney's there with a toe-tapping interception. Ensuing drive for OABCIG, Jack DeJean on a bubble screen. Anytime someone with the last name DeJean gets his hand on the ball, typically bad news for the other team. He's untouched from 33 yards out. That makes it 7-0 Falcons. Later in the first, Falcons with the ball again, up 14-0. Bryson Kohler on the QB draw, runs right up the gut, and goodbye, Bryson Kohler. 55-yard touchdown run. OABCIG bounces back in a big way. That's what we call a statement win in this business. 56-18 over Mapleton.
Bryson Kohler, OABCIG. SportsFource Extra. We'll be right back.